So in this video, I want to talk about the differences between electric generators and gas generators. So there's two main choices when getting generators, as far as I can tell, and it's gas generators versus electric generators. Now, gas generators are pretty good because they're very powerful and they're pretty cheap. Like, I think you could get a pretty good one for like 150 or 200. It could do like a lot of basic things. Like it could keep your heater going, it could run your refrigerator, it could do run your TV, modem, all the kind of basic stuff, and it's pretty affordable. The only thing is like you have to keep storage of gas, which is not too bad, but it can be like if you run out and like the power's out and you can't go to the gas station and get any more gas, that would be pretty bad. But then on the flip side, there's like electric generators, which are pretty cool. It's just basically a giant like lithium battery, and you just charge it by plugging it into the wall. So like if you know a storm's coming, you just plug it in and charge it up, and you're good to go if you run out of power. Now the problem is they're not as powerful and they're more expensive. So, but you can still get ones for pretty cheap, like for under 300. That could last you probably a couple days. The cool thing about electric generators too, like you can even get like solar panel generators, which are pretty interesting because essentially that could run like forever, compared to gasoline, which is kind of a finite resource. Like sunlight, you're pretty much going to get every day. Well, I mean, even if it's cloudy out, you can still charge like an electric generator. And I think it's kind of relevant to be talking about all this kind of stuff because of what's going on in Venezuela. And it's like, wow, it's pretty crazy what's going on there with all the different, American and Russian influence and the possible different presidents taking over. And it's definitely crazy what's going on there and all the like power outages there. Definitely do not envy what's going on there, but interested to see what's gonna happen there in the future. I think it might just be kind of a big distraction to something else, It's like, oh, look what's going on in South America. Don't look here, but that's why I think it's important just to kind of have a generator in case, you never know what's going to happen if the power's going to go out for a few days or a few weeks or whatever. So I think it's good to have just as a backup. Anyways, I think generators are good to have as a backup. But I mean, I think most people agree that's kind of like the first time that people really go big or go home with prepping. And like I got so what I have is an electric generator, and I got it after like losing power because of like a not really a hurricane, but like a tropical storm, and it knocked out power for like 4 days, and it was definitely painful not having power for 4 days. I ended up having to get like a hotel room for 2 days just because it was so unprepared. I just had like a backup hand crank radio, which was great, but it was not good to just have like no light after 2 days. It was like, all right, that's enough. So after that storm happened, I started looking into all the different survival and prepping channels, and they're super fascinating. And it doesn't even cost a ton of money to have like a little bit of food backup and like an electric generator or gas generator backup. It's just pretty basic essentials. And I even got like an internet backup thing, which has been quite useful for short-term power outages, I found. Yeah, what else is going on? Venezuela. I hope things get better there soon. Looks like the hurricane season, there were articles saying like it might start early, like in May. I guess there's a lot of times there's like one hurricane, so it seems weird that it's starting this early. It barely feels like it's even spring yet, but and, people are already talking about potential hurricanes, but that should be kind of interesting. I'll definitely like make videos covering hurricanes and crazy weather as it starts to come up. I think it even snowed like a couple days ago in the Midwest, which was kind of interesting. And yeah, things do seem to be getting a bit colder, but yeah, I don't know. Should be kind of interesting to see what's going on next, just in the world, really. Hopefully Venezuela gets resolved. Hopefully get summer weather here soon. Although I'm sure 2 weeks in hot summer weather, I'll be like ready for winter again. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this video. Subscribe for more content like this, and leave a like if you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.